Hi, this is Kevin with KGM JAM, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com, join for free today, and start, excuse me, advertising for free today. Okay, Guild is about to start battling in 5 hours. There's 2 frays left. I'm going to cover the ones that are left. The problem is, I've got gold cards in Chaos Legion for this one, so I'm covered. No Rebellion yet. But here I don't. I do have gold cards, but no Rebellion gold. So what I'm going to do so that I can participate and get something out of it, I'm going to go rent some Rebellion gold cards. Not to win, just to get in. And yes, that's going to hurt the guild because it's going to bring, unless they surrender and flee, but it doesn't look like it because they got 2 here and 4 here. So I'll probably not, I'll probably be 0 and 2 or however many battles are. But that's fine. It's my guild, and I've explained it to everybody, and they know what's going on, and we're okay with that. So good luck in the battling later on, and I will take care of that off screen because I got to figure out how I'm gonna get a few summoners, stuff like that. Now, I don't know if you can see this. If you can, great. I'm on the Hive engine, and I need some DEC to rent. So here I am. I sold some items on Golem Overlord, okay, and I received Hive pegged or swap hives, and I got 3.80, and I'm going to turn it to Dark Energy Crystal. So let me do. This is just to show you if you don't know how this works. 3.80, and that will give me 1,398 DC. That should be plenty to rent. Renting's relatively cheap. Okay, and then you just hit swap, and what that's going to do, and then from there I'll transfer it into the Splinterlands. And if you can't see it, I apologize. I'm coming back over to the other screen in a second. I'm still learning how to do this. I stopped using StreamYard because it was nothing but freezing up. My little computer couldn't handle it, and as you've been seeing, I've been able to have no problems whatsoever. Okay, so there we go. I got my DEC now. I'll get that later, and but that brings up a question, and I started on the end of it at Golem Overlord video, but here's the question that I'm putting out to the community. How do these platforms make any money? Because what you just saw me do was I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. And I don't want to use the word rob because it's legal. I'm not doing anything wrong. And it's actually designed to do that. But the point is, I just took assets off of Golem Overlord to put into Splinterlands. Okay? And so that got me thinking, especially since I watched a video on the Tales of the Crypt did a video on how there should be no bots in Wild as well as Modern. That bots are the problem, and he had a lot of good points. He really did. But I use bots, by the way. I'm on Splintermate, $1 a month, and it runs my 3 accounts, and soon to be running 4 accounts. And I find it tremendously valuable to have, especially since I don't have I can't spend with 3 accounts at 24 games a day. That could easily be an hour or 2 that I just don't have. And when I want to play, I just turn off the bot and play. So it gives me the best of both worlds. But anyway, I respect the fact that people don't want bots. I used to be that way. But I love the fact that they made it so they took care of both groups. You got Modern, then you got Wild. So maybe, and look, this is easier said than done. It's just an ideal, but maybe they split Wild into 2 different groups. Maybe they split Modern into 2 different groups: the bot side and the playing side. People who want to play. So it's possible. But anyway, let's get back to the money part. So then I'm watching Aftersound Gaming, and somebody asked about, Splinterlands going out of business. And he said, no, it's not. I haven't heard anything about it. But my point is, and this is a question, it's not a whatever. The way we play these games, and I'm one of them, we try to get the most out of it that we can without, if possible, spending any money or gaming the system type thing. That's part of the fun of the game. And so when I see the platform do something that I perceive as hurting their money income, it confuses me. And the biggest one on Splinterlands right now is the being able, now if they're going to pay to unhook their soulbound cards to use on land or sell, then that is still a form of an income. How much, I don't know. But it would also take off pressure to buy packs. And one of their key incomes is pack buying. Not the old packs, because the old packs are then on the secondary market, but the new packs like Rebellion. And right now people are buying Rebellion because or they want the new cards, or they need gold legendary cards, and they can't afford to pay $50 to $100 for a golden legendary, so they try their hand at the opening a pack and getting the golden legendary. So I don't have any of the data to know how they survive from month to month. Splinterlands has been very open about the problems they've been having. That's why they've did layoffs and stuff like that. And so the question is, I guess the number one cost of running this game is the server, I would imagine. And I imagine the gatekeeper on that is Amazon. They could be, I don't really understand the I just know Amazon, like Disney Plus has to use Amazon. So I don't know what kind of competition there is that. And that's bad, because that means Amazon can charge whatever they want. Okay, if that's what's going on. But I do know the server is a big expense. Then you got salaries, and then you got I don't know if they work from home or in a building. You got the typical job related expenses, and then they got to make money to survive, because they're not going to do this for free. And so when I'm taking stuff off other platforms and putting it into another platform, or if I'm taking money all out, cashing out, I can see where the bot is a problem. Now, in my strategy, I'm using bots to farm. And farming can be a devastating thing if the money's not sunk back into the economy. If I'm sucking everything out, and just transparent, I've never pulled a dime off Splinterlands. I expect to at some point, but right now I just haven't had a need to. I pretty much, when I joined, everything started coming down, as you can see in my early videos that I started and then stopped. It was called go. I was convinced I could make it to 10,000, and I absolutely could have when I started, if I had done it at the beginning of the bull run and not the end of it, because then for the next 2 years everything just went down. And so I went the opposite way instead of going to 10,000. But so I haven't had a need to pull, or really could pull, any money off. I will someday. So that's not my argument. My thing is, yes, bots are bad if all they're used for is to farm and suck it out of the economy. But I do believe it's a good thing if people are farming and putting it back into the economy. How could it not be? Especially on newer platforms, bots breathe life into what would otherwise be a pretty, I don't know, not good looking, data. As far as now, as a platform gets older and becomes more mainstream, and it can survive and not go under, then yes, bots are not as important for that aspect of the game. But you're always going to have bots, especially in the metaverse. Bots are, as I said in the video the other day, I want to have 100 stores, not just in Splinterlands, everywhere in the metaverse. And if a bot can help me run them, hell yeah. And that's kind of like what I'm doing on Splinterlands. I got 3 accounts. They play the games for me. I'm still spending an hour a day, even with that. And I know I'm making a video and it makes it a little bit longer, but I'm spending an hour or more a day on Splinterlands as it is that I don't have. I don't have time to be playing these games because I should be somewhere else right now, but I make time and I can do so. I'm in a position where I can do so. But, and I've talked about this before, time is the number one problem. I don't care who you are, Disney, Netflix, everybody. There's only so much time to go around for your customer. Let's just talk about streaming platforms. How much TV can you watch in a day and still do everything else you're doing? Now, I watch YouTube while I'm playing the game or messing around on the computer, so I'm getting two birds with one stone. But they hit a brick wall, because if you make an 8-hour series, you're asking one of your customers to take 8 hours of their time and watch it that they don't have. I guarantee you they don't have it. When we were locked up because of COVID, that was a little bit different. Everybody had a lot of time to sit around and watch TV. So it's a tough situation. So that's the question. How is Splinterlands making it? You know, what's their expenses compared to their, income? Do we have even access to that data? Now, they've always been very transparent. They have AMAs all the time. But again, there's some stuff that we don't have, are privy to, that I wonder sometimes, what happens if they're not making any money. And when I do something like I did on the Hive engine just now, Golem Overlord, it might not, maybe he does it in his spare time, maybe it's a hobby, maybe he just needs to break even, it's not that big. I don't know what his financial situation is. But Splinterforge, all I do to that game is play it and pull the forge out for Splinterlands. How is Splinterforge making any money? And then how can I be shocked when I'm doing that? I open it up one day and they've gone under. And maybe they have a wealth sharing program where everybody on the Hive engine shares the wealth. I don't know. So that's not a complaint. It's not FUD. It's a question out to the community. And here's one ideal that and that's what I want to finish this with. And I'm sorry for going off on a tangent. And they talked about this before. Would something like a battle pass, which a monthly fee to play the game, work, which would guarantee them income? Because let's say there's 1 million, or let's say there's 1,000 people on the platform playing, and if you have to pay $10 a month, that's what, $10,000 a month of income to keep you going. Now, why they haven't done it, I don't know. Maybe they can't. Maybe they don't want to, because it would expose how much or little people are actually on the app. I don't know. It makes sense to me, even if it was $1 a month. If you got 100,000 people playing a month, that's $100,000 in your pocket to keep the lights on. I got 3 accounts, so that would be at $10 a pop. That would be $30 a month. Now, at that point, I might cut back to one account because I don't want to pay. It ain't worth it. That money I could take and invest into the store and have a better deck and stuff like that, more land. So I'm ready to flex and change my strategy at any given moment. I'm not locked in anything, but my concern is and this isn't a guilt trip on anybody who doesn't put any money into the game, because I understand it. I do the same thing to a lot of games. I'm not doing it particularly to Splinterlands, but I choose to do that, and that's the way it should be. A battle pass, you wouldn't have the choice anymore, but that would be everybody would agree on it type thing. But how do they survive? How do they pay the bills? And then the next probably big worry of mine is, like on Recur, when they went under, I was able to transfer the two. I saw right away in Recur, I bought the Star Trek ship and I bought the pass just to get into it, and I immediately shut it down because everything about them was red flag. The cheapness of it, the lack of any advancement, and I kept an eye on it, and then I just ignored it until they finally sent me an email saying you got to get your NFTs off the account, otherwise you're going to lose them on this date. So I jump on, and I remember why I hate Ethereum. Now, I own Ethereum, but I hate it because they charged me $35 for each freaking NFT to transfer it over to my Coinbase account or wallet. And so now you think of any platform you're on, what happens if they go under? How do I get my NFTs off that platform? My God, if I got to pay $40 an item, there's a lot of stuff that's going to get left behind. I'll take the top at the top and leave the rest, right? And type that. And again, none of that's, I'm not saying that's going to happen in Splinterlands. I'm just saying that's a possibility on any of these platforms, even on Veve, which is probably the strongest platform I think I'm on. DraftKings is another one. DraftKings is in good shape because they have alternate income. They have an excellent NFT section, which is hurting just like all other NFTs right now. But they'll survive because of their, casinos and gambling and all that stuff. So they're fine. Veve's fine. They make tons of money on every drop. And but what's the future holds for them? But from what I know, what David, you has said, that if they close down, Disney has in place and the other IPs do that, there will be a mechanism to transfer everything into their new platform. Because obviously, if Disney's going to leave Veve, they would want to put it on another platform, unless they wanted to get out of it altogether, which they're not. They're going the opposite direction. And let me point this out to you. If you don't think this is expensive to run, let's look at Facebook. Okay. Now, Facebook's a lot bigger than Splinterlands. Yes, I know that. But the point is, they're losing $2 to $3 billion a quarter working on the metaverse, which means they're probably putting in $10 billion a quarter. That's how expensive it is to be in the metaverse. And now they're building a lot bigger infrastructure. So it's not cheap to be doing this at all. Absolutely not cheap. Okay, that's enough. Let me get going here. Let's go to land and claim. I claimed 3 or 4 times yesterday. I did not get anything as far as a totem piece. I've got 7. I need 3 more. I'll get 1 today. And let's go. I've got 1 property here. I've got 2 here. In this one, 46 and 47, I believe. And then I got 1 in 71 that I picked up. This one was the cheapest one for sale, unsurveyed. And I picked it up, and I got a rare out of it. So now I got a rare common, and I got a magical common that thanks to Magic the Gathering, and I got it off of him. He was selling it because he wanted to move on to something else. So now I got a magic common, which I was wanting. I wanted not a magic common. I wanted something better, of course, but something magic, because if I'm right, I can produce magical items to then use in the game or sell into the game. Okay, so let's hope that happens. Let's go to production. And I claimed 13 hours ago. I think it was about midnight last night. And I'm claiming as often as I can to see if I have a better chance at getting a totem. And as of right now, that's not the case. But waiting a whole week is just, nah. It's fun to claim. And you can do it every hour if you want. Okay, no totem, but I got my grain. And then let's go on to the next one. This is my best land, and I got grain on it. Now this will have to change. This is swamp, and you cannot have land, grain on, or a farm on swamp come 2.0. So I'm going to sit here and tear it up until I can't anymore. So I'm in a position where if it takes them no totem piece. If it takes them a while to get 2.0, I'm fine because it gives me a chance to build up. And if they do it tomorrow, then good. Either way, it's a win-win situation. Okay, let's go to overview. And let's go to... Now, these are the two that I have, 46. One is number 6 and one is... Or no. Yeah, 6 or 1 or 24, whatever. They're both in where they're at. But I noticed because they're in the same region, they share the same grain, so I don't have to pay no transfer fee. I do, but just once. I don't have to do it twice. Okay, this is research points, I believe. Now, the magic property gives me 100% bonus for doing research. But Magic already had it set up on SPS, and I'm leaving it on SPS because I think in the short term, I'm going to be better off accumulating SPS because it's low right now. It will be going higher eventually, we hope. And so I want to stockpile as much as I can. Oh, hold on, I had one more to do. This one's SPS. This is the magic property, magical property. Nope, I have never gotten a shard or a piece of totem. So my last chance right here for at least the next hour. See, the white papers help you. There you go. Nope, struck out. They help you strategize, but you can't absolutely strategize until you know the exact. So you kind of got to play soft, Otherwise, you could go down a road and get so far down it, and then it comes out it's not quite what you anticipated it to be, and you got to switch gears, type thing. All right, let's go to battle. And I'm not going to do any battles today because I talked so long. But let's go and look how I did last night. I am in silver 3, working my way to silver 2. And let's go look at the chests that I got last night. I think I got 4 chests, yep. And I got SPS, some potion, and pretty good. 5 SPS and silver 3 is good. Can't complain. Okay. So there's that. So now let's go buy my DCA. Let's go do the... I'm currently working on golden summoners for silver level Chaos Legion because I depleted it to do my land. So let's go to summoners. Let's go to gold. And here it is. And let's do owned. And see, I've got him already maxed out, but I'm using him on land. So I need 2. So I need 2 more. So let's go for sell. And ooh boy, oh no, look at that. See, this is cool about DCA and $3.42, but this guy threw it on there for $3.01. So I'm going to buy that, and I only need 1 more. And then once I get it to silver, when I replace the regular cards on my main account, they funnel down to the other 3 accounts, which are currently in bronze. And I'm going to build them all up to silver level, and then I'll jump this one up to gold level 3 type thing. Okay, so let's combine these 2. And Chaos Legion's probably the cheapest summoners you can get right now. They're not the best, but they're the cheapest. You can, it gets the job done. All right, so now let's go to the market and buy me my totem piece, and then I'm going to open up some Chaos Legion packs. Okay, other items. And They're $1 a day. They're $1 a piece today. Oh, look at that. It's down to $1.98. I was paying $2.25. Okay, so let's get one more. Buy, and I should be able to get 5 packs, I hope. 4 or 5 packs. And I do got a couple potions to use them on. And that will give me 8 totem fragments. And when I got enough to combine it, I'll do that live so everybody can see how it works. I think you need 10. Okay, so now let's go back to credit. Oh, I got barely enough. We're going to get them 5 packs. Okay. Now, for what I'm doing, it'd probably be better just to go straight to the market and buy the cards I need. But I like opening packs. There is a chance I get a golden legendary, type thing. And it's fun to open packs. People like to watch you open packs. It's a good thing. So let's go. To there. And I've got 2 alchemy, which means it could make them gold. 2 cards. And then no chance. But you can still, you don't have to have potions. I don't spend money on potions. I love them. I like to use them when I got them. But I'd rather use the money somewhere else. They do give you a better chance for legendary gold. Now, I got 5 packs. I'm going to be guaranteed 5 rares or better. So anything better than rare is a bonus. There's a rare. There's 2 rares. 3 rares, 4 rares, 5 rares. 6 rares. 6 rares, and so that's a bonus, even though no epics, no legendaries. Any of these can be gold now. Summoner, good. Another summoner. And a gold. I did get a gold card. Oh, 2 gold cards. Fantastic. All right, so pretty good pack opening. And 3 summoners. And I need this guy. I'm trying, and these I use this one all the time. Yes, Splintermate does now too, but I'm when I do play, that's what I use. And I like this guy. I like the low mana guys to take up space and damage. They can make the difference. So pretty good pack openings. And then I'll combine these and add this to my gold deck, which I am currently redoing. So let's go, you know what, let's go do a battle. Let me see if I can do a battle myself. Like I won yesterday. Nope, and it's 10 minutes to the next one. So sometimes I get there before the bot does and I can play it. Okay, this is me on the top with my 4th level gold, fighting a 2nd level. Now the gold doesn't give you extra power, it gives you a 10% bonus. Okay, and it allows you, now maxed out compared to the 4 to 2, this is maxed out at silver level, so I can bring in maxed out silver cards. They can't. Does it mean you're going to win? Absolutely not. And in most cases it seems like that's the case, but it does help you. So that's a good start. That's even a better start. This is looking pretty good unless something really bad happens. Goodbye. If I get past this one, I got it. Uh-oh. Well, I spoke too soon. Something bad happened. Okay. And a miss. Oh, that's devastating. Okay. I lost. Let's go do one more. Oh, where is it? Oh, and I got a comment I want to read. Let me, here it is right here. Bronze Dragon. Good progress with the guild. Also a nice set of gold foil summoners. Thank you, Bronze Dragon, for watching. Bronze Dragon has his own channel, And if you haven't already, go like and subscribe to him. He is also the guild leader of my Golem Overlord account that I am on. We're currently full, but we're about to get promoted. And keep an eye on that if you're on Golem Overlord. We'd love to have you. Gathering the Magic is also in that guild, so we got a really good team going on over there. I think there's like 21 people in it. And let's do another battle. That's me on the bottom. And we are matched on summoners and summoner levels, except I get the bonus if I win. We got matching tanks. I've got the healing, so that's good. That helps. I'm missing. That hurts. And my guy's gone, just like that. Wow. Okay. And there's a guy gone. Good, 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 good. All right, let's go. Here comes the healing. Good. The healing's huge. Really makes a difference. Oh, that's awesome. I think I got this one, guys. Or did I speak too soon? Oh, no. Oh, ugly, ugly. Yep, I lost. Okay. Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles. I like to play to at least. Okay, a third level against my fourth level. See, now I've got a maxed out silver in regular foil that I'm keeping there. Now, as soon as I get done tomorrow with my golden, he'll get moved over to my other level. I call it the waterfall effect. I love this guy as a tank. I always use him in death as a tank. I love using the 0 mana guys. This got donated to me by Pac-Man something. I can't remember the numbers, but thank you if you watching this video. Appreciate it. And it looks like I'm getting my ass kicked again. Wow. Missing. Look at that. 6. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. I can't get past the tank, and that's devastating because these guys are actually, it's just him. He's just going to well on me and till it's all gone, just like that. There you go. That's how it's done. Oh, and she's healing. That's double. Okay. All right, boy. Now, Splinter Mate does pretty good. See, I'm about almost a silver too. But I'm on a losing streak here. But it is dependent on the cards you got. I am not maxed out at silver level yet. So it is a little bit tougher in silver because I'm fighting probably people who have maxed out silver. What did I just do there? Oh, that was a loss too. Okay. Oh, I did. I think, yeah, I skipped results. Okay, let's go to this one. This is me on the top. 4-2 level. Gold bonus if I can win this one. And it is using one of my older cards. Awesome. Or is that a reward? But it's got a healing on it, so that's awesome. Healing is awesome. And this heals also. Although I don't see him healing. There it goes. And there you double heal. Awesome. But to no avail. Oh, and he's got shield repair. I see, I'm not going to be able to get past him. And that seems to be the problem here in the last 5 games. Now, he does a tremendous amount of damage, but it's going to get sucked all up on the... and he's gone. That was my last hope. Okay. So I am currently on a losing streak. I probably was up close to silver too, if not right at the doorstep. This one's got to be a victory. Okay, that's me on the top. Ooh, gold card 2, so both are going to get bonuses. But I got 4 to 2 on the silver maxed out. But see, they might be maxed out second. I might be maxed out at 1, type thing. So, and there goes my chicken. But he did his job. He took up a lot of damage. Oh, how can you miss? Okay. Everybody's got cripple. And magic reflect. I don't have any. Yeah, I do. This magic right here. Okay, looking good, guys. Looking good. Missed. Oh, sweet. That's because it speeds up to 5. Oh, man. That sucked. This guy might win it for me. It's up to him. This guy's saving him. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Missed. Okay, now he can't shoot, so I won this game. Unless fatigue kicks in. If fatigue kicked in, I could lose. So there we go. There's my one win that I wanted to have. Let me show you real quick what I do on. Let's see what's going on here with this. This is after I get off. I come on here and I go to regular and gold, and I do, since I only got Chaos Legion, those are the only ones I'll have to combine. Okay, but I can get rid of the summoners because I've already done that. But see here, I've got 8 of these stacked up, maxed out, but I used them all on land, and I'm keeping 1 for myself for battling, and that's part of my gold. And that's why I wanted to get 1 more land, and I ended up picking up that other one. But here's a perfect example. Okay, this is a common. I need to get to 5th level for it to be maxed out for silver, right? But it's higher than my regular, so I'm going to send the regular over to my other account, and that's the water fountain effect. As my gold cards come in, my regulars will go down into the other account. When those get that account, those go down to the other account. And unless they disband bots, I will, because I can only do this with bots. I couldn't run 3 accounts without. Now, another example, if they got rid of bots, I would probably take all those cards and combine them, sell them, and then rent, and then play the 1 account type thing. And on here, I got 2, because I got a gold today, so this helps me build my gold account. And I need 3. This is a common, so I'm going to need to get to 5th level. So combine, and I'm going to need 1 more of these cards to make that max silver. And that's how I'm doing it, slowly but surely. So actually I need 2 more. 2 more will make that 5th level. And then I just go through them all and do that. So anyway, like and subscribe. Hey, if you got any answers to what I asked earlier, leave a comment. Love to hear from you guys. If you have a chance, go check out Pro Advertisers Club. If you haven't joined Splinterlands yet, please do so. It's free to join, and then it's $10 spellbook to get into the entire platform. Okay? If you're not in a guild, go get in one. You can join mine by request only, okay? But I've got a very simple rule. You must enter a fray if you're going to play. And the second one is, over time, I want to see you taking the winnings. I don't care if you are 0-5 in battle. I won't kick you out for that. What I want is to see you take those winnings that you're going to partake in because of other people winning and spending it on your deck to build it up and make it better. Put it back into the game. Those are the two demands that I got in the guild. Otherwise, I'm going to foot the entire bill of bill. I don't expect you to donate anything. If you do donate, thank you, but remember, don't permanently donate it, because if you ever left, you get to take 90% of that with you. So in a way, it's sort of a savings account minus 10%, but not required. No, you don't have to put anything into the guild, just those two things. Okay. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.